Alright, this is my 1987 Chevy Suburban half-ton 4-wheel drive. It's got the silver auto package, so it's all power, air conditioning. It's a pretty nice truck. It's got newer Goodyear Wranglers on it, if you can see that. They're pretty good. Put on November of 2013. Second owner of the truck bought it from the original owner up in Wisconsin. It's got a few little spots of rust. Let me see here that are starting to come through. Or I guess not starting to come through, just kind of surface rust there, and a little bubble right there, and the only other spot on the body that I know of is here, a little bit there, and then we had the paint chip that came off there. Kind of strange, but I don't know. Anyhow, the interior is in pretty good shape. The front here is the worst of it, the carpet anyway. Getting in and out of it, you know, in the winter time up north, it does a number on them. But we're going to get it all cleaned up and looking good. The dash doesn't really have many cracks in it really at all. About right up here at the front is the worst. Other than that, it is a very clean truck. It does have air conditioning in it. It does work. Power windows, power locks. It's real clean. Just before I bought it, the original owner, as you can see, had a new headliner put in it. I have a stack of receipts for this truck for things she's done, things I've done. It is pretty nice. You see here these little white plugs, I guess you could call them. When this truck was new, it was injected with a foam to help it not rust out. And you can kind of see where it looks a lot worse on camera, but where a little bit of paint starting to come off, a little bit of rust is starting, but they are rock solid. There's a little bit worse on the other side. Not too bad. Nothing's rotted through or nothing on this body. Again, seats are in great shape. That one's folded down right now. This one will fold down the same way. And you can see the back seat is in good shape. Doors are in good shape. This one here does have a little bit. Let's see if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit of rust right there, but it's just a little bit of paint that came off. Let's see if you guys can see this. So this is by far the worst door. Underneath, can't really see too much. It's not really too rusty for being a northern truck really at all. It's got air shocks, some Monroe air shocks on the back of it. It's got a new fuel tank, new sending unit. See the underneath of it a little bit. Like I said, it was a northern truck, so it's got a little bit of rust underneath. The back side of it, it's single stage paint, so it's not, you know, it takes quite a bit to keep it shiny, so we got a shiner up here. Got our Detroit diesel decal on it. You can see underneath here, it is pretty clean here. Here's the other side on the back. Again, it's not too bad. Here's the fender well here. A little bit of ruster there. And this side of the truck is almost perfect here. Underneath on the other side, pretty good. It was undercoated when it was injected with the foam as well. And that really helped it being up north. Here's the other side. See the back here maybe a little better. This is the other seat. It is in good shape. Again, there's that, no rust there. It's in good shape. There's this door. There is no rust on this door. Here's the passenger side here. This is the same way as the other side was. A little bit of the paint was just starting to peel off of it, so we sanded it completely down, and we just sprayed some undercoat on here, and it was just kind of a quick job. I was planning on getting it repainted, but I've decided to sell it now. And so you can see It is undercoated here. Kind of looks a little weird, but it's better than having it be rusty. But again, nothing is even close to being rotted through or nothing. So you can kind of see the underside here. Love it. Looks good. Here's the door over here. Kind of, sun's kind of in the way here, but no rust on this door. Interior over here. Again, like I said, you see a little bit of stains down here. Underside looks really good, brand new. So get that all taken care of. A little bit of a crack right there. Nothing bad though. Here's this passenger side over here. This is the worst of the rust. Just the inner fender well here. It rotted through there. That's the only rot on the truck though. Get new shocks up front, new brake pads up front. Quite a bit of new parts on it. Quite a bit of parts to go with it. We painted the grill black and it looks pretty good. This is the worst one, but we just look under the hood real quick. I don't want to make the video too long, but we'll start her up real quick. Find the keys, and it's already been running today, so it's going to start right up. It normally always starts up even in the cold, but I know it'll start up fine now. So let's see. Yep. Runs good. Runs good. So it's got new injectors all the way around. These two injector lines are new, and that one back there. I do have a few extras. Hydro boost. It's hard to say if it leaks. It's wet down here, but I'm not entirely sure. The hydro boost looks to be fairly dry, but one of these hoses down here, you can't see that, so it doesn't do much good. But the crimped on connection is leaking there. It's easy fix. Bolts on up here. And down there, power steering again, you guys cannot probably see. It's hard to tell, but there's a line down there going into the power steering that needs to be tightened up. It's just a pain to get to, but it's leaking a little bit. And then the underside here. You guys can probably see if it comes in focus here a little bit that the oil pan is wet. I believe that's just the gasket, oil pan gasket. But that shouldn't be too big of a deal. But it's got lots of new parts. Got lots of parts to go with it. So AC works. Batteries are a little over a year old. They are from O'Reilly's with 850 cold cranking amps. So, alrighty. Anyway, thanks for looking.